I want to know, first of all, how you managed to prepare a title fight in the middle of a pandemic. Did it context affect you?
Como é que foi treinar na pandemia? Te afetou?
Não, até me ajudou, né? Eu pude ter academia somente para mim, treinar sozinho com meus parceiros de treino, então só me ajudou.
No, it actually helped me. I had the whole gym to myself and my training partner, so it was actually, for me, it was beneficial.
Yesterday, Max Holloway mentioned that the time zone is something crazy, and then this will be the first time he will be fighting early in the morning. Do you think this will have any incidence on the fight? How did you prepare for that?
Max falou que é a primeira vez que ele vai estar lutando de manhã, né? Esquisito lutar de manhã, mas você acha que isso vai ter um impacto na luta?
Impacto não vai ter, a gente já está se programando para isso, né? A gente já sabia que tinha essa possibilidade, então a gente procurou se adaptando, tá chegando esse momento. Mas é a primeira vez também para mim, eu não sei como posso te falar isso com a clareza, tanta certeza. Mas eu creio que para mim não tem impacto nenhum.
No, there won't be an impact. We're already planning on that. We're training for that. It's obviously my first time fighting at that hour in the morning, so I can't tell you for sure, but I don't think there's going to be an impact.
And Jose, talking about the fight, which aspects do you consider are going to be the key for winning, and what do you need to be careful about, Peter Yan?
O que você acha que vai ser a chave para vencer e o que você precisa tomar cuidado?
E, primeiramente, o cuidado tem que ter o respeito, né? Pelo adversário. Acho que esse é o maior cuidado que nós temos que ter. E lógico, e procurar fazer tudo aquilo que eu treino na academia. Então tem que ser esse estilo que eu sei que eu vou vencer.
I think that first of all, I need to respect him as an opponent, and then I need to do everything that I train to do in the gym. Just do what I need to do to win.
Do you feel people are underestimating you for this fight?
Você acha que as pessoas estão te subestimando para essa luta?
E vamos falar que sim, pelo fato da última luta que eu fiz. E eu acho que ninguém não percebeu como é que foi. Mas eu acho que a partir de sábado todos vão ver.
Yeah, I would say so, due to my last fight, the result. But I think they're going to change their minds after this Saturday.
And Jose, everyone's talking about the octagon place on the beach, and besides you're not going to be fighting there, many fighters have said that it would be fun to perform in a cage on a beach. So I would like to know, would you like to fight in an octagon on a beach in Rio?
Todo mundo falando do octógono na praia, muita gente falando que queria lutar lá, mas estaria no octógono na praia no Rio.
Lógico, né? Eu acho que se você precisar de mim lutar em qualquer lugar, eu vou estar apto a fazer isso.
Yeah, for sure. If the UFC needs me to fight anywhere, I'm going to be ready for it.
And the last one for me is related to soccer. Now that Jorge Jesus might leave Flamengo, the fans are asking for Marcelo Gallardo as his replacement. Do you like him for Flamengo?
Sim. Posso falar? Sim, lógico. Principalmente pelo trabalho que ele vem fazendo no River Plate. Então, se o Jorge Jesus sair mesmo, eu queria o Marcelo Galhardo no time.
Yeah.
How it was this training camp? Because your last fight was last year, and now this 2020 is very particular. So how was your preparation for this fight?
Yeah, it's been a long training camp. Prior to the corona pandemic, I made a gym out of my garage and just been like slowly using it here and there. And then when the pandemic hit, it really came into full use. And I've also traveled a little bit in order to, kind of enhance my training. So it's been a long time, but it's been a necessary process in order for me to be where I'm at right now.
And in this fight, got postponed. It was for I think UFC 249, and then it got canceled for the pandemic, and now it's rescheduled. So did that affect you in any way in your preparation, or it's normal?
It actually was the best thing that happened for me, just to get a reset. I was already ready for that fight, but I think having a little bit of extra time really made me realize a couple more things I need to realize, and feel great now.
And what will be different in this fight in your strategy against an opponent that you already faced? Like, which will be your game plan now? Which will be the main key that maybe you didn't have in the first fight against Jessica Andrade?
Well, in the first fight, I didn't have I had some confidence, but it wasn't all the way real. And now like I have much more genuine confidence, like real confidence based on my preparation, not just based on what I did before. And then just technically speaking, I think like we patched up some holes, but really it's overall it's the mentality and it comes from the preparation, and I think that's the biggest difference. And I'll be more myself, and it'll look more like my other fights where I was being myself, but kind of 2020 version of that, like a new and improved.
And my last question is, can you talk us about how it was this mental process of getting the fit and then trying to rebuild yourself to get better and get the chance to face this opponent again and defeat it? Like, how it was this process of getting okay, if you were okay with the defeat, and then all this process, if you can talk us about that.
Yeah, I had to kind of just stop thinking about fighting for a minute because I wasn't like super interested in it at the moment. And even though I did want to fight more often, there was just something that was missing in my life and in my personal life. And so, yeah, I went back to go see my family in Lithuania. I hadn't seen my grandmothers in like 6 years, and got to reconnect with all of them over there. I went back to see my old coach in Minnesota, Greg Nelson, and that was like a huge. Those were two huge things that I had been kind of putting off for a while, and then I just started to I did some other things on the side, but really just getting back to enjoying life again, and not worrying so much about penny pinching and just looking for adventure more rather than like thinking about money so much, and finances, like. So it was just a huge mentality shift, and then I went through the whole blaming game and pointing the finger everywhere else, and then I realized like I need to fix certain things myself, and that's kind of where it all started. And then from there, just everything else around me just started to fall into place, and here I am, a few days out, ready to put on my best performance.
I want to know how did you manage to prepare this fight in the middle of a pandemic? Did this context affect you?
Como é que você preparou para uma luta no meio da pandemia? Te afetou?
Pois é, enquanto estava em casa não afetou em nada, né? Que acredito que eu tive a oportunidade de levar as meninas para minha casa e treinar junto comigo, então todo mundo ficou de quarentena comigo e os treinos foram muito bons. Mas a partir do momento que a gente foi para São Paulo, que aí não tinha com quem treinar e era só a parte aeróbica, né? O gás, o mestre fala o tempo inteiro que está excelente, mas só atrapalhou mesmo nesse período, né? Que a gente veio viajar a São Paulo e aqui em Dubai. Mas fora isso, tudo tranquilo.
Really, while I was at home, it didn't really affect me that much. I had my teammates over. Everyone was quarantining with me and training and doing everything. But once we started traveling, we were in quarantine in São Paulo last week, and we were only doing cardio. So my coach is saying that my stamina is through the roof. So the only time that it really got in my way was on this trip over here.
Okay, and I want is the weight cut process going on?
Como é que tá o corte de peso?
Olha, por enquanto tá tranquilo. Acho que agora vou treinar agora a parte aeróbica. Aí 2 horas da manhã tem o treino com a Carol, que também vai lutar no mesmo card. E às 6 da manhã eu começo o meu treino Então, eu tô fazendo 3 treinos por dia e o peso tá descendo tranquilo. Agora eu acho que tenho certeza que até a sexta-feira vai estar tudo tranquilo para baixar esse peso.
It's going really well. I'm going to train some cardio right now. Then I train at 2 a.m. with Carol, who's also fighting on this card. And then at 6 a.m., I have my training. So I'm training 3 times a day, and it's all working out.
And Jessica, tell me, well, you two know each other, Rose and you have already fought. And I want to know how you prepare to fight as someone who already knows you and which are going to be the keys for your win on Sunday.
Você já conhece a Rose, já enfrentou a Rose. E como é que é se preparar para alguém que já te conhece e como é que você vai levar a vitória?
É exatamente isso que eu mudei no meu camp, né? A Rose acha que conhece o meu jogo, acha que conhece o meu estilo de luta, então eu mudei muita coisa, entradas de queda, movimentação. Então não vou ser mais um alvo fixo para ela ficar batendo como se fosse um saco. E acredito que isso vai fazer a grande diferença lá dentro do octógono, é mostrar uma grande, acho que vou mostrar uma grande dificuldade para ela e vou sair vitoriosa.
Yeah, Rose feels like she knows me, so that was really the main point of camp is to switch things up. I've been working a lot on my takedowns, my movements. I'm not going to be just standing there for her to punch me. So I think that's what's really going to make the difference is to switch up.
And Jessica, the last one from me. Do you think people underestimate you?
Você acha que as pessoas te subestimam?
Ah, com certeza. A maioria das minhas lutas só acho que foram assim. Todo mundo me subestimou, mas eu gosto assim quando as pessoas me subestimam, porque quando eu entro lá dentro, eu sei mostrar a verdadeira guerreira que tem dentro de mim, e aí tudo fica diferente, né? A partir do primeiro soco, acho que essa parte de subestimar acaba, e aí acho que muda todo o percurso da luta, né? Então, mas eu fico feliz quando os outros me subestimam.
For sure.
Amanda, this is obviously a particular fight week, not only due to the fact that you're performing in the Fight Island, but also because of the pandemic situation. I want to know which aspects of this island surprised you the most, and what is the craziest thing about all this?
Te surpreendeu mais aqui na ilha? O que é a coisa mais doida disso tudo que a gente...
I think the tests, because we did a lot of tests about COVID to see if everyone is healthy. So for me, it's crazy, but at the same time, it's really comfortable because I know I'm healthy and everybody here is too. And let me see what more. The extra tour, the hotel is big. My room is big. There is a mat in my room. So this is amazing because all the time I can there and train. That's amazing.
And is there anything about the Fight Island that you think UFC should implement in every fight?
I don't know. I think no, because every event of the UFC we have so much extra tours, so much people to help us that I think it's amazing the way it is. So I'm great to be here and with this structure. It's good. É estrutura assim que fala, né? Structure.
And Amanda, talking about the fight, I want to know how do you imagine it? What do you need to be careful about Paige?
I think I need to be careful because she's a little crazy, you know? So I need to be prepared for everything. Because sometimes I watched her fight and when you think she will kick, she throw punch. When you think she will throw punch, she get on the ground. So I need to be prepared for everything. And I am prepared for the best Paige Vanzant ever. And that's it.
And my final question is, you just said before that in this new weight class, you can eat some chocolate before the fights, and I want to know which food do you miss the most when you're in the fight week?
In the fight week, I don't eat like chocolate or sugar. Fight week, no. I think 1 month before the fight, I don't eat my chocolate, my preferred food. But I miss a lot my mom's lasagna. Oh my goodness, it's so good, and I love that. But for me, the best food is the como que eu falo café da manhã do hotel?
Breakfast.
The breakfast of hotel. Ah, it's so good. For me, it's the best one. I don't know if it is because I was in the diet, but it's so good. I love it.
Gracias por visitar Somos MMA en YouTube. No olvides suscribirte a nuestro canal y activar las notificaciones para seguir disfrutando de nuestro contenido.